So you kind of want to learn how to build a tongue drum? In this video, I'm kind of going to show you how. Well, I am going to show you how, but there are too many little details to share. So if you really do want to take on this project, make sure you watch this whole video and then read the video description and check out our blog for all the finer details. Okay, now let's look at how it's made. I'm starting at the initial glue up. I've cut one piece of Purple Heart for the top and carved a heart-shaped pattern for my tongue design. So now I guess it's just purple. For now I'm just attaching the ends and bottom so that the sides will be open for tuning. I used a spacer on the inside and clamped some MDF to the sides just to make sure everything came out square and flush. Precision joinery is important when making these. Despite knowing better, I went with a silly artwork design. You can save yourself time by designing your tongues at lengths that approximate steps between notes. Check out the length calculator linked in the description and read the blog for more details. Just enter your shortest length and design your drum according to the calculations given. Because my tongues don't quite lick my end pieces, I am gluing in a couple of pieces of maple to act kind of like a guitar fret and isolate each tongue. Right now, it's not sounding too good. I think it has tonsillitis, or it just needs tuning. To lower the pitch, remove material from the base of the tongue. To raise the pitch, you can remove material from the... what part? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah, the tip of the tongue. I'll explain the physics of this on my blog. Before doing any fine tuning, I did a rough sanding. I also added some feet to help isolate the drum as it is tuned. I highly recommend labeling each tongue so you don't take the tip off the wrong tongue when tuning. That was a tongue twister. The tuning process was not easy. The Purple Heart I used was almost a full inch thick. In my experience and research, that is too thick. Save yourself some time and make sure your tongue starts at 3/4 inches max. To tune these, you need to clamp the sides on, check the tuning, unclamp, chisel, clamp the sides on, check the tuning, unclamp, chisel, clamp the sides on, check the tuning, unclamp, chisel.
Clamp the sides on, check the tuning, unclamp, chisel, clamp the sides on, check the tuning, unclamp, chisel.
As you can see, it is a tedious process. I started to notice my clamps were changing the pitch when tuning. I needed to find a way to isolate the tongues from the clamps to prevent them from being tongue-tied together. I used some leftover foam from some Walmart puzzle mats to add a damper. This helped a lot. It's also helpful to use a tone generator when tuning. I'll link to this app in the description. A large vise with the dampening material also works great, or if you have some pipe clamps, that seemed to give me the most consistent result when clamping it all together and checking the tuning. When doing the final glue up, it's a good idea to add some tape around any parts that you don't want to have to scrape glue off of. This just helps a lot for the cleanup. Now when you're doing the glue up, don't be stingy on the glue. You want to make sure you got a good glue up with no gaps. This has to be my favorite part of the whole build. It's very satisfying to see all the grain come to life when you rub the tung oil on. Overall, I think this drum turned out great. There's definitely tons of room for improvement, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss part 2, where I will be building a bigger drum and revealing more secrets. Thanks for kinda watching.